about to head out, but let's see if the Mustang starts by any chance. Doesn't look super promising. I mean, shit does not even turn over. Like, you literally don't hear anything, which is weird. That is really weird. Yeah, maybe it'll need some more time. But taking out the Lambo for some adventures. Another day of jumping the Mustang, but this time even the jump starter was out, so I had to plug the jump starter in because I had no battery. And yeah, out here with the cars. Second of Versace was in the window too, but we have Milo sort of observing from the inside. Only took 2 days of charging, but here we are with the Mustang finally turned on. Got the good old Lambo. I have not heard back from the dealer yet regarding the tracker that needs to be installed, but I still do have the check engine light, so going to get that checked out. But I don't know if I'm going to do it this week. I intend on grabbing lunch with my friend later this week, and he has not seen the car, so I don't necessarily want to drop it off before he even gets to see it, since we don't know how long it'll take for us to get the Lambo back. But yeah, that's sort of where we're at. Literally got cup holder marks on the top, but I guess life goes on. I am really liking the touch of the sticker. Thought about putting it over here originally, then I was like, maybe I should put it over here. But I think it just looks really good right there with the contrast of the black. And yeah, time to take my ass back inside. Here we are. I was about to actually go outside to plug in the Mustang again. Unfortunately, when I tried to turn on the car, it basically ended up taking out the battery altogether. So the battery ended up dying, and I basically had to unplug it because it kept beeping. So I just left it on the cable so it could charge, and once it charged a little bit, I was going to basically plug it back in. And yeah, so I was going to go do that. I think we'll probably be able to jump it, but it's going to probably take another couple of hours on the charge. But here are some new items for the Lambo. So thought I would unpackage these before I move on and go outside, but do plan on doing a year charge soon. So that is for the windshield. And then we have these 𝕊𝕒𝕒 stickers for the side windows. They look kind of large, but I assume when I put them on, it'll sort of be fitting of the window, but I don't know. They do look kind of large. I did get the same size for the previous Lambo, but on that Instagram sticker, I had put my race car page, which was 71 Race Team, or 71 race cars, I should say. So it was more words. So the sizing, probably each letter was probably smaller than it is on here. But since I don't really use that page anymore, I decided to get these 𝕊𝕒𝕒 ones. A lot of people would follow me on 𝕊𝕒𝕒 anyways, even though the race car page was 71 race cars. I feel like everybody sort of wanted to follow my personal account that didn't even have any car content really. But regardless, got these stickers, and I might just put them on right now, but I'm not 100% sure. Here we are, probably 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, I'm not even sure. I feel like I came out here several times today at this point, but we do have the stickers, and I was like, why not come out here and put them on, at least the Instagram ones. Obviously I'm trying to get as much marketing as possible. I might put the Eurocharged one as well. I guess that one would just be more about figuring out where I want to put it. I don't know if the line right here is dead center, but I think it is, so maybe I could probably measure it out from this center area on the dash, but we'll see. First one is done. I will say, even when I had it propped up, I was instantly like, I wish it was smaller. And now that it's on, I still kind of feel the same, that I feel like it would look better if it was smaller. But I guess at this size, you could at least read it more easily. So I guess for marketing purposes, it might actually be better that it is this size, so you get to see it from further away. Since I'm out here, might as well check out the whips. But yeah, headed inside, had to do work. I had left this because it was, you know, as you guys can see, it's not sticking super well. I'm not sure if it's because I used wipes to dry the area that I wanted to stick it on or what, but I decided to leave it on. I was just like, all right, let's just let it sit and hopefully it doesn't get too sticky. But yeah, here we are. I think we're okay. I think it's definitely better than it was yesterday. I'm just hoping this comes out straight. I don't know why it almost felt like the letters were curved. So I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure if it's straight right here. It almost seems curved even right now, but I guess we'll see momentarily. But okay. A little stubborn to say the least. I think it looks good. I'm still not 100% sure if it's straight, but I think it is straight enough. I mean, I think it's good. I think maybe it might be a little slanted. I think the E might be a little bit lower. I mean, on camera it looks more slanted than I think it actually is, but the way the windshield curves and everything is kind of hard to tell as well. But yeah, that's sort of where we're at with those. This one looks fine. The one on this side, I accidentally went a little over, as you guys could tell, on the rubber. I think the top part ended up fine, but the bottom one ended up on the rubber a little bit. But I think we're okay. I do want to get the car tinted, but don't really have the time or money to deal with that right now. I'm still a little, I don't know, iffy about having this back window tinted and not being able to see the plates. But, you know, obviously I wouldn't tint like these two and then leave this one because that would just be weird. But yeah, I think I'll have it tinted sooner rather than later, but probably not right now in coming weeks. The check engine light also disappeared. Well, we at least got that light blinking. Yesterday I somehow jumped the other Mustang. Literally no lights were turning on like they normally would, but it still started, so here goes nothing. It's interesting because the CD literally just went in. You guys saw all the lights turned on and it still didn't start, so that's at least a little funny, I'd say. That was a fail, but I guess we'll try again in a little bit. Here we are, like 5 hours later or so. Let's see if it starts. Not really sure if I should be hopeful. Should I not be? Not sure. Plugged it in. Guess we'll see. I mean, it was only 1 bar, and as soon as I plugged it in, it went down to 0, which is what happened this morning as well. So I guess we'll give it a couple hours. It's been a couple hours. This is try 2. I feel like I should wait, but at the same time, I'm like, why not try one more time and then if it needs to charge longer, we'll have it charged another maybe like 3 hours before the night ends and try again. So here goes nothing. Here for the hell is chair broken? There's something behind here. What the hell? This car is too meant for this seat to be broken, but I have no idea what that noise is. But in any case, I'm here for the final attempt for the day. If it does not work, we're probably going to take the jump starter into my room to charge it, and that should help, because I don't think there's as much power going through with this long ass cable trying to charge the jump starter, and then the jump starter is trying to charge the car, and I don't think it's working as well as it should be working. But here goes nothing. I'm not even sure what's happening at this point, but it seems to kind of turn on. I don't know. It just seems hella close, I guess. Barely woke up and just came out here, so ignore whatever is going on over here. But yeah, C55 finally got looked at, and it looks like it's going to be another $2,000 to fix it. At this point, I don't know how much money has been spent fixing it, but my dad is thinking about selling it for the 50th million time, so we'll see if we actually sell it for real this time. But I feel like it's time to let it go. Same thing with the X5. Might be time to let go of the 04 and the 06 Mustang as well, and sort of start over, which is something I had said last time we had put the 06, the C55, and the X5 for sale, I think. So yeah, so that's sort of where we're at. Here we are jumping this Mustang today. Yesterday, as you guys saw, we jumped the other one, and yeah, this one has been sitting for a while actually, mainly because all the stuff from my house is sort of packed over here, so you can't even take this car out. But regardless, that's something that we are going to work on, moving this stuff out, getting this Mustang out, and going from there. Try 1,080,000. There goes nothing. Why is it worse now than it was yesterday? What the hell? Like, this time nothing turned on whatsoever. I think I'm going to end up washing the Mustang as well as the Lambo. They are both pretty dirty. The main reason I want to wash the Lambo is because the brakes have been squeaking a lot, and I think it's because of dust, because of all the damn trees out here, because even the BMW was having squeaky brakes this entire day while we were driving. You could hear the brakes squeaking. I don't know if it was as bad as the Lambo, but yeah, so I do want to wash the car to make sure that it was just dust and there's no actual issues with the brakes. But I have put on like about, I think, 700 miles on it since getting it, so it has been driven some since it was actually inspected and listed on sale. considering even the jump starter died today. Can't figure out what's wrong with the seat. Like, it's like freaking, it almost feels fake. Considering the jump starter died, I was not expecting much for the car. Maybe, I don't know, I think I need to plug in the wire, but like it doesn't really charge that well. Or I need to somehow like maybe try to jump the car like halfway through the day so it doesn't sit on the charger all day long, because I think the charger might not be as great as it used to be, because it would be able to sit on the car all day and not die, and you'd be able to like jump this car sort of later in the day after it's sat a while. But not really working out here. Basically here on day 5, or I believe it's day 5. It's day 4 or 5, but I'm pretty sure it's day 5 of trying to jump the 06, and let's try again. In today's adventures, well, for one, we are still trying to jump the 06 Mustang, but regardless, about to grab lunch with my best friend. He has not seen the Lambo. I'm not even sure if he knows about the Lambo. So should be an interesting surprise. Start with a good old cold start. I really love how raspy it is on startup. I wish that's sort of how it sounded in general. But yeah, regardless, so much cat fur in this freaking car, which I'll try to clean this weekend, but I'm honestly not sure if I'll have time, but we'll see. But yeah, it's quite literally everywhere. I think I may have mentioned, as soon as my dad got into the car, the first thing he asked was whether Versace had jumped onto the dash, because there was literally fur all over the dash as well. I've been stuck in traffic forever because this road has had construction, or like the pavement, literally from the beginning of the street. If my friend had mentioned that this was what it's going to be like, I probably would have just taken the freeway to be a lot faster. But I think at this point we've been in traffic for 8 minutes, and I already would have been at his house like way back if they weren't paving the road. We'll see how much longer it takes to get there. But it's been interesting with the one lane closed. I'm not sure. I'll probably take a different road when I'm going home, because that side looks like they paved one side of the road, one lane's closed. I'm low-key just thinking about how dusty the Lamborghini is going to be after driving it through here, considering I literally had washed it and had resolved the braking issue, because apparently dust had gotten into the brakes, and that's why it was squeaking, fortunately, and there was no issue with actual brakes. So that got resolved, and then now I've been literally driving through the dust, which is probably worse than what it was like when it was just sitting in the driveway collecting dust. But in any case, almost to his house. Obviously they're not paving the side of the street, so that is saving us some time, so we don't have to deal with traffic all the way down. Just pulling up now. Interesting that I passed by 2 police cars that were, I guess, dealing with somebody that was pulled over. And I just happened to notice that one of the police cars, or one of the police officers that hopped out of the car, ended up taking a sort of second glance in my direction. So I thought that was interesting, to say the least. And yeah, fortunately nothing happened. Not that anything would happen, because I wasn't doing anything, obviously, but I guess you never know. So the second glance definitely caught my eye. And there he is. Let's see. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Check my lock.
said he's not sure if he locked the door, so.
What year? 2012?
Yeah. It's not. It's newer than the other one, but.
Did I lock my door?
No, it's still open. But yeah, newer than the other one, but obviously older.
I wouldn't tell. I couldn't tell, but she's brand new. Oh, but I'm brand new.
You said that's who?
My uncle.
Oh. Do you know how to get there? Or actually, I mean, I could pull it up.
It's on Castro. You know how to get to Castro Valley Boulevard?
Yeah. Let's see.
Damn. How does it feel compared to the previous one?
It's definitely a lot smoother.
Is it like the starting up and shit?
Yeah. So I just.
Is it your first time taking it out?
No, I've been driving here and there for like, you know.
Just around though. But have you like parked it and shit though, and like leave it? Or like the same way you were doing?
Yes, I have done that a few times. I haven't taken it anywhere like sketchy per se, but yeah, I have parked it and sort of left it.
Did you want to take it to the SJ?
Yeah, I have no problem taking it to the SJ.
I was like, did you want to take it to Westfield? Like, the type of whip we took to Westfield.
I just realized the cops are there too. Oh, wait, no, it's open too.
Where? What's the minute?
It was at that intersection. But yeah, so I've been driving around. I mean, I haven't drove the Mustang since I got this.
Oh, word? So is it daily? Damn, what the fuck?
To the extent possible.
It's the same model, right? Like the last one was.
Yeah. It's that was the first gen, and this is the second gen. But yes.
What is the newest one?
Well, the newest one is the one that was on that Balenciaga shirt. It was the one we've seen in person a few times. Came after this, and then after that one, it was the one on that Balenciaga.
Did the first gen have like a seat in the back? Am I tripping?
No, there was no. They don't.
I remember like the interior had like the cream.
Yeah, it was the cream and black. Yeah.
And it had like it was like a wooden finish, right?
No, it wasn't wooden, but the cream
like
did extend to the dash and everything, which I never liked. But I mean, obviously,
yeah, no, it wasn't really much of a vibe. It was like the older vibe.
Yeah.
It had like the furry. Yeah, it's like fucking. Damn, fuck. How you picked this color too? I thought you were like all black.
I would have done all black.
This is like what, gray, like orange or something?
It's just gray. It's gray and everything else is black. I was supposed to pick up a different car actually, but that's like a whole different story. But like that car was actually all black.
You didn't tell me you were gonna buy this?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a surprise.
Oh shit! Oh, that was a surprise.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to. Yeah, because I picked it up on Saturday, came home at night, and then I wanted you to see it on Sunday.
Did you sell any other car? You have this to like trade the game?
No, I still got the Mustang at home, and I'm still trying to sell that. Yeah, I'm still trying to sell the BMW that nobody wants.
Oh shit! Nice.
So yeah, still sort of same place, I guess.
This 2012.
Yeah.
You have to wait. There's no CD player, right? You have to install like a little connection.
No, there is a CD player.
There is?
Yeah, I think it's I don't know which button you press, but like the screen pops out and the CD player's.
You have to install like the little USB.
Yeah, there's because there's no CarPlay or anything, right? But like even the connectors in there, I think those are for iPods and shit. Like I don't think it would connect to music.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I've been trying to get CarPlay worked out, but like it's kind of expensive and like
this one look kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of worn. I mean, the car is like fairly mint.
It looks pretty. The exterior looks pretty like nice.
Yeah, it's only it's a one-owner car, and this old guy had it since he bought it brand new. But he's getting a few new Lambos, and like he didn't have space for this one, so he got rid of this one.
Man.
But
get like a orange one next time, or like a bright ass green one, fucking yellow one or something.
That would be interesting.
That would be fire, bro.
I mean, it would be cool, but like obviously, I don't know if it's like my personality, right? Like, I feel like it would be like hella. Like, I feel like it would definitely be out there.
You get a house in Miami.
But
turn any heads with this shit?
It does, but I haven't gotten that many like verbal, like not like verbal comments, but I think it does turn heads. But like whenever somebody's in the passenger, they're the ones who sort of
notice.
Yeah, interior's identical. The only thing different about the interior is the color, and then it has the Corsa button, which mine didn't have.
Can I fake flex it? No, just so I'm not gonna post it.
Go ahead. I don't care. You can drive it if you want.
Yeah, I'm scared. It's not fucking like a fucking manual, right?
No.
It's just like the same thing.
Yeah, it's very similar to a regular automatic.
Yeah, maybe I'll just drive in the parking lot, right?
Yeah,
is the suspension hella low?
What's your boat? Yeah, but it's not really an issue. It's not really an issue. Like the only time I think it's an issue is driveways. Like in your driveway, it might have been an issue. At my house, it's an issue.
Oh, like driving up a bit? You mean?
Yeah.
When you back out, does it like fucking does like bump it, or do you like hit it?
I did scrape it one time getting out, but like outside of that, like I haven't scraped it. But like even the other one, like I was.
That's the guard though, doesn't it? It's supposed to have like a guard at the bottom of it. Open to like 4 though. Fucking sushi spot. You still wanted it.
I mean, I don't really care one way or another. I mean, obviously we could always do that a different day if we wanted to, so it's not like the biggest deal. So like I don't really care, to be honest.
Do you want to eat first, or do you want to grab the
Yeah, I mean, if we're doing both right now, then yeah, it probably makes sense not to kill our appetite on the drink, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like deep in I guess it is kind of deep in SJ.
So we are doing food first.
Yeah. Got the hang of the car again? It wasn't revving that much that time.
Yeah, I think I'm getting used to it. I'm just not sure exactly what the limit is before it slides. So that's sort of where I'm at, I guess, with the car. But yeah, like I don't know, like I've been like pushing it a little further, I feel like. And with that, we are officially headed home. I will say that it was an interesting moment. My friend and I were grabbing matcha. I'm not sure if I recorded it. And there was the stupid lady that decided to not only park next to me, she got out of her car and her door hit my side mirror. And yeah, I think it damaged part of the PPF on the car, because it looks like there's a scrape on it, but it's actually the plastic. So I think she ended up hitting the side mirror hard enough for the PPF to get screwed up. So that's my life, and that is why I hate going to crowded parking lots, because people are just straight dumbasses, unfortunately, and don't care about other people's belongings. So interesting situation, to say the least. But in any case, we are officially headed home. I mean, the day is pretty much over at this point. But yeah, we had a good time. My friend really enjoyed the Lambo. I think we got to spend a little more time with it this time and had a little more fun with it as well than last time. So it was pretty nice. So in any case, headed home, and we'll see where the rest of the night takes us. Probably just going to be working on stuff, and that will be my night. So many hours later, I don't think it's going to work. That ended up dying, and it's saying the battery is down to 7, so I think it might have even chewed. Yeah, it's worse than the previous days. I think it might have actually chewed how much battery the battery had, or how much energy the battery had. So I think it actually like clearly in a worse position. So I guess we'll try again tomorrow. Oh man, damn, look at all these cars. I thought my cars be dirty, but yeah, just arrived at the smog shop, and yeah, we'll see where things go. Got the battery for the 06 Mustang, and then yeah, have to go to AAA after this, and then we might do the oil change on the 24, but I'm not sure. My dad said that they are open on the weekend, but not sure if that's still true. As you guys saw, my dad decided to take out the battery of the Mustang, so we're changing out the battery, doing the smog on the 528, and paying the registration on the C55. And I was like, why not take you guys for the ride? A lot of POV content with the Lambo as well, which you guys would have seen before this. So yeah, definitely a lot of car content going on. Just out here with the cars. I need to reorganize them because I'm taking the Mustang to court tomorrow. Don't feel completely comfortable taking the Mustang, or don't feel completely comfortable taking the Lambo, or I would. So I do need to get the Mustang out and then put the Lambo up there so I can take it to court. But I decided, while I wait for the cars to warm up a little bit, to basically open up the envelope with the vinyls. I think I showed you guys a day or two ago. I think they came yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, in the mail. So I do have the 71 vinyls for the car. This was going to be placed sort of somewhere on the hood. It's not as big. And then I have 2 regular size ones, as you guys could tell, for each door. So we'll probably put that, I don't know, maybe sometime during the week. I'm not really sure exactly what the schedule will be. A lot of hearings this week, this one being in person tomorrow, so I don't know how much time everything is going to take. And yeah, probably do some legal work today. I mean, it is the weekend, it's the afternoon time on Sunday at this point. I've done quite a bit of sponsorship stuff, spent some time with my family, came back, continued doing sponsorship stuff, which continued to right now. Just did a video on CarLock, which is a cool tracking system, which I installed in the Mustang to keep that car safe. So that should be pretty cool. But yeah, probably going to do some legal work before this day ends, as long as I can make the time, but going to do editing for the sponsorships, as well as hopefully have time to post all my shorts and content today. But we'll just see. But yeah, I can't wait to put these vinyls on and continue this Lamborghini mod. I do want to do the tints like I mentioned, but it's probably going to back burner that because I'm not sure when I'll have time to do that. And with that, the cars are organized, and I realized while I was parking the Mustang that it's actually going to be the first time in weeks that I'm driving the Mustang, because since I got the Lambo, that's quite literally all I've been driving. I haven't driven the Mustang since, so should be a fun experience. I could already tell that it's going to be very different just by moving the car back and forth. That is so different compared to the Lambo drive. First time putting the Lamborghini car cover on. I will say my first reaction is the fact that it smelled really nice for some reason. And yeah, as you guys could tell, it seems like it's like a legit Lamborghini cover. It has even places for the side mirrors. And if I didn't know any better, I probably would have put something else in it.